Because I'm telling you guys, I'm telling y'all, it's something about having to tell young adults something that you feel like you shouldn't, but you should if you're not consistent, if you haven't been consistent, if you haven't been making a chart or any of those kind of things. And I'm bringing this to the light because it's not a conversation that we really talk about. A lot of parents are coming home and dreading to come home. A lot of parents are dreading to come home because they know that they're going to come home to a dirty home. And they know that even though they called the kids before they came, and even though they told them this, and they probably even left a note on the refrigerator and all that stuff, they know that it's probably not going to happen. Or it's not going to happen on the level that they had wanted it to. This is a lot of parents' stress. A lot of parents are living in turmoil because they are clean people and they are dealing with a bunch of children that are 10 years and older who do not pick up after themselves. And so they have to say it all day, or they have to just end up picking it up too, while they also have other things to do. And they're not feeling like they're getting enough help. A lot of you guys watching this can relate to this. It is the parent being so frustrated about their home not being cleaned properly. And it's the parent allowing this to take a very big mental toll on them. And it's the parent having expectations that are unrealistic because the parent did not really train the child, because the parent does not want to be accountable, because the parent is not patient enough, because the parent is not finding creative ways. And maybe you're trying, but this is your message for you to not try and to just do. Find a different way to communicate your frustrations, because in 3 more years, in 5 more years, in 10 more years, it's not even going to be that serious. They're going to be in their own space and it's not even going to be that serious. Okay? That is my message. Oh, lastly, this is for real what brought me to this. Hire the cleaner. Hire the cleaner. If you can afford it, if you are in a space where you can afford a cleaner, baby, hire the cleaner. Even if it's once a week, even if it's just once a week, even if it's just on your next paycheck and you don't even know if you're going to be able to do it again later, hire a cleaner. See if you can get you a cleaner for a really good rate, and just hire a cleaner one time. My single moms, hire a cleaner one time. It's for your mental health. It's for it's to savor the relationship that you have with your children. I'm telling y'all, it sounds crazy, but your reaction to the house not being clean and them not doing the bathroom, or them like these kind of things, like these are just people that you're living with. Yes, they are your kids, but they're people that you live with. They're your roommates too. And living with people can be really frustrating. Parents do not talk about this. When they're really young, they're so cute. Oh my God. Oh my God. He just made a mess. Oh, he just splashed all that water everywhere. Oh my goodness. That's not what's happening when they're getting older. When they get older, you're not feeling that way. Once they start yapping and doing a little, and I know this to be true because I've been coaching people for so many years. And also, I have teenagers, and I don't deal with half of the stuff that I see other people deal with as far as the attitudes. And like I said, I've been training my kids really young to clean. So I don't deal with half of that. And I still have had to really find, okay, whatever that means. I've had to really find my space and my pace, okay, and my peace in doing this. So when I think about clients that I've had, with women especially that I've coached through this, um, I'm just like, yeah, hire the cleaner, sis. Take the easier route. If you can't afford a cleaner, even if you can, get creative. Get creative. Don't sleep on a chart. Don't do all that complaining. Don't walk in that house and do all that griping and that complaining without looking at yourself. And I'm telling you from experience because I do. All right. My kids can tell you. I will notice something and I'll be like, but you know what? It's my fault because I could have did this. You know what? If I would have been doing this, it would have been this. And I'm normally right. It is normally me. I'm raising them. I am the one that is rearing them to be whoever they are being. And that's not in the future. How they're showing up today is a combination between what they want to do and what I've trained them to do. right? Children are sponges. Is this not what we say? They don't start squeezing out the stuff that you have taught them. It's still in there. Sometimes it takes a little later for it to click, but you can't give up. You can't give up, and you can't give up and start getting real reckless with your mouth, where you're saying things that you're gonna need to apologize for, and you can't give up and just totally tap out either. You have to work on that. You have to work on you. You have to work on your family. You need to apologize for your kids. If you're watching this and you already been talking to them crazy because you feel like they not listening to you, and as far as cleaning and stuff or whatever the thing is, really, and maybe they're not, but you got to look at yourself. What can you do differently? Get creative. This is your soul chose this journey as a parent. I always say it's so crazy how much we sleep on what parenting is. And we also make it seem like it's a negative thing. There's no bigger job here. There's not a bigger job for an earthly being than parenting. You are future breeders. You are breeding what the future is going to be like on a quantum level, on really on an atomic level. Think about that. Process that. Whatever it is that you do, whatever moves that you make, if you're putting that relationship before the relationship with your kids, before the time with your kids, if you're putting that job, if you're putting whatever the thing is, if you are wasting time, if you're not going in your kids' room at those times that you feel it inside of you that you should go in there and just sit down with them and just talk to them for a little bit, or call them up if they don't live with you, every single day, all the time, you chose the biggest reflective journey in the world. If you're a parent, you chose the biggest reflective journey in the world. When you become a parent, that is your realization that you said to yourself before you got here, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it big. I'm gonna get my lessons in. Okay, I'm gonna get my mirror work in, because that's what children are. They are your mirror. That's why they look like us. That's why your children look like you and your mother and your father and your grandparents. They're supposed to be that mirror. Some of us are running from the mirror. Some of us are trying not to look, but it's going to show up. It's going to show up. When people are on their deathbed, that is when a parent is thinking about the relationship that they have with their children. That's when a parent is thinking, damn, do my kids fuck with me? Like, are they here with me right now? That's what's happening. It's the only thing that ends up mattering. So, this is your inner consciousness. This is a message for the collective, by the collective, to tap in. And it's okay that you're frustrated with the cleaning, but get creative, get loving, and get creative, and get thinking about the future, because it's going to go by real fast. Kids are only kids for just a little bit, but they're adults for a really long time. And that's when we go from, I ain't one of your little friends, to wishing and hoping and praying that we are a friend to our kids, hoping that they see us as their friends. Okay? I love you. If this message was received, then please leave a comment, a thumbs up, share this message. Like, for real, if you feel like this video can help someone else, if you feel like there's parents out there, or even people that are, about to have children or one day want them, share this, because why not? Why not get the word out that so many of our ancestors and the generations before us failed to give us? Not that they were supposed to do anything different, because everybody did what they're supposed to do. This is clearly the time, for this kind of stuff coming out and for us to have these discussions. But let's do what they didn't do. Let's break the cycle. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, thank you for rolling with me. Peace out.
I see you in the moonlight dancing, yeah. Only need one chance, girl, right here. One night stand, please don't have fear.